All good. Clear to enter. Have a nice day.
Let's just move this over here. Looking good. Alright. Alright. Okay. So much. Okay. So, it's me. It's Miles. I know it's been some time, but my bunkmates are all out right now. And I tell you, between them and the security checks, and having to hide this fucking camera, it's difficult. Alright. Anyways, to recap. It's been a little over a year since I went undercover at Delta UNSC, and gathering information has been challenging. They try really, really hard to separate the newbies from the real shit. Like, it's very clear that there are massive trust issues and paranoia around the top-level projects. Most of the lower-level soldiers and members keep quiet about what goes on here. Naturally, can't press them too hard, can't stand out too much. But I've made some progress. Yesterday, finally, I was granted access to the restricted labs, as they call them. But truthfully, I don't care about what they have going on in there. There's something else I'm interested in. A door. A giant, looming door, guarded by machine gun turrets. The automated kind, where they'll blow an ant to smithereens. I can't get that out of my head. What's back there? To paint a picture, the restricted labs were looked after by one guy who gave me a "Have a nice day, sir!" Pfft. Nothing's in the labs. I've got a contact here, and he's giving me a couple of things later on. Some things that'll help with the investigation, I hope. Might finally be able to get something solid on these guys. I'll update you all soon.
Nobody's gonna get word of this, right? I don't want to get into trouble for giving you this.
Of course, man. You know me.
I know, but you know how I am. Look, Miles, why don't I save you the trouble and take a look at the vents in your room myself? I mean, I get paid for a reason.
No, this is my room and it's my responsibility.
Man to man, I can understand that, but this whole hush-hush thing you're putting me through, you're starting to sound like basement folk, you know?
Basement folk?
Well, come on now. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
I really don't.
The big door guarded by machine guns? Alright, look. This is one of those things that you don't talk about in the organization. But there are a few rumors that go around about what's behind the door. Obviously, don't repeat this to anyone, because you know how the higher-ups get about rumors. It's gonna sound completely ridiculous. Some folks think it was an experiment gone wrong. Or it's where the Admiral stashes some plundered treasures. Some even say there's something down there not of this world. Like a god, or a monster, or something.
Man, you're always talking some crap.
I know, it sounds nuts. Everyone seems to come up with whatever they think will get the most people talking. But wait till you hear this. Me and some of the boys met up with one of the guys who's been down there. Like, really been. We helped him have a bit too much to drink and he started talking. And he...
What? What did he do?
Well, first he told us that there are regular trips down there with only the most trusted and top-tier soldiers. Then he said that either O'Donnell or Ackerson, one of them always goes with them, in person. Apparently only one of them can open the doors, and he said 6. There's 6 of them in total.
What about Smith?
Never Smith. Only O'Donnell and Ackerson. And then... that's when he started shaking. He clammed up, he didn't want to say no more. The guy kept whispering, "It's like hell itself," and just looked pale.
The fuck does hell itself mean?
No clue, brother. I've been keeping some distance since.
Would you ever want to get in there, see for yourself?
Hell no. I advise you do the same. So don't go looking too deep into that map, you hear?
Of course. Besides, the rumors sound like bull. First I'm hearing of them, and hopefully the last. Appreciate your help with this.
Yeah, no problem, man.
So my friend was able to give me a map of the vents. Anyways, there was a specific spot on that map near the door that seemed a bit odd. Like there should be an extra passage there. Probably what he meant about not looking too deep into it. I think that's my best bet. I'm going to head in there tonight. Wish me luck. Here we are. And I was able to sneak out a focus welder. Let's get this party started. I hope you appreciate it, boss. Anyone ever do shit like this when exposing new Alexandria stories?
Oh, go undercover in the fucking Arctic of Reach and see if you can't get any dirt on these guys. Their approval ratings are way too high to be normal.
Yeah, well, fucking hell. I'm expecting a huge raise for this. Here's the weird spot on the map. Looks like I was right. The vent continues beyond it, but it's hidden from the map. I should be able to force this open. Nice. Moving into uncharted territory now. Oh. Temperature's dropping fast down here. It's freezing. What's this? It's like fleshy. This is getting really weird. This must be the destination. Whoa. What is all of this? It's all covered with this substance. It's like it's taken over the whole room. There has to be more to this. I don't see the security door. There it is. Is that far-off music? Is that a person? No. Shit! 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 Why did I do that? Quick! 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 What the fuck? What the fuck? Well, shit.
Well, you've caused quite the stir, haven't you, Miles? We invite you into our home and you go snooping around the basement. Not very polite.
What? What was that down there?
Miles Patrick, investigative journalist for the Magnifying Times. I see you usually get sent undercover to investigate governments and organizations. We're flattered you've chosen us to be your next victim.
Hey, I'm fucking talking to you! What was that?
Oh, Miles, some things are best left to your imagination. But I hope you know we can't possibly allow you to publish this footage. You'll unfortunately have to go down as a crackpot if you decide to speak out against us. If you're willing to cooperate.
Like hell, that camera's my property! You will return it to me! I'll get our lawyers involved!
I don't think you understand the situation you've gotten yourself into. If you won't cooperate, then I'll have to deal with this myself.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Take him away. Leave the rest to me.